Hostinger, it is my favorite WordPress hosting, the one that I'm using since 2 years right now. And I'm going to show you here in this video how you can use it and how you can install WordPress, how you can set up your email account, and a lot of stuff that you need to know when you start using this tool. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any question. My name is Pascal. I'm a WordPress advocate and enthusiast to share with you my passion and knowledge about this wonderful CMS. Now, let's go and see how you can create an account on Hostinger. You can use my affiliate link down below, which is one of the main reasons why I'm doing this video for you for free, because I can get a commission if you click on this link and you buy. And you will also save some money because I'm going to give you a coupon during the video that you can apply when you are during the checkout. Let's go and click on claim deal. So after clicking on my affiliate link, you will land on this page where there is my face here. The perfect foundation for your online business is Hostinger. And when you click on claim deal, you will see that you have basically 3 plans that you can choose to start from. You got the premium, the business, and the cloud startup plan. Be careful here because based on the kind of projects that you want to host on Hostinger, you would need to choose the right plan. Of course, you can also upgrade or downgrade later on, but it is always a good thing to do to start with the right plan, of course. The premium one is very affordable, of course. It is very cheap, but it is also a little bit limited if you compare it with the business or the cloud plans. For example, in the premium plan, you have only 25 websites limit. You can host only 25 websites. You have less performance. You see, you have less resources because you can host a maximum of 25,000 visits per month. You got only SSD storage instead of NVMe storage, which is more modern and more fast way to store your file. And you got also a pretty low inodes limit, which is the number of files and folders that you have in your system, in your hosting account. Keep in mind that each WordPress installation, when you start from scratch, has already 7,000 inodes. So make the calculations to know what is the limitations here. You also have another kind of limitations. You can only create 25 mailboxes if you want for each account, and you have only weekly backups instead of having daily backups, which is also a good thing to do if you want your website to be secure and stored correctly when you are using it, to be able also to restore it if something happens. If you have only weekly backups, this is a little bit limiting. Oh, what else here? Yeah, well, this is the main things. You got a free domain with all the plans, but you do not have a free CDN. So if you plan to to receive traffic from all over the world, it is better to go immediately with the business or higher plans. If your website is just a simple, hobby website or a personal website, you can go with premium. But if you want to create an e-commerce website, if you want to store more than one website for your clients or for your business in general, I would strongly recommend you to start with the business or cloud plans. If you have any question, please drop me a line down in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to reply because I'm using Hostinger since a lot of time. So maybe I can reply to you if you have any question. If you want to see more specific features, you can click here and you can scroll down. You see that if you choose the premium plan, you also get less features in terms of performance. You see here, for example, we get the object cache if you go with the business plan or higher plans, instead of not having it if you go with the premium one. And what else? You get also premium support and a lot of stuff. Let's go on now and I'll show you the pricing. So let's say that we want to start with the business plan and then we're going to upgrade later on. It is great. And let's choose a plan and let's see how the pricing works, because it's not immediate at the beginning. The most savings, you are going to do it if you choose the 4 years plan, the 48 months. If you can also switch between yearly, you see, monthly, or you can choose to pay for 2 years or for 4 years. If you choose 4 years, this is pretty interesting because you will get a huge discount. You see here, instead of paying $600, you're going to pay, in this case, $191. And I'm also going to give you a special coupon in a few seconds. And the renewal price would not be this one, but it will be the one that you see down here. So it's going to renew at $8.99 per month. This is great. It is very cheap. It is affordable. And remember that you're paying this for 4 years of hosting. This is amazing, guys. Amazing. Yeah. So if you are if you are enjoying the video, give me a thumbs up right now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, if you have a coupon code, yes, you have it because I'm going to give it to you. You can insert it here. You type WP Roads WPROADS and you apply the code, and you're gonna have a 10% more discount. Wow, beautiful. Great. Now you're paying $172. And keep in mind that this price can change because they're always changing prices at Hostinger, and there can be more discounts, less discounts, it depends. But if you do not want to choose 48 years, you can choose 12 months, and it's okay, of course. You can also switch between different billing periods even after you have bought your plan. For example, if you decide that after 4 years you want just to renew for 1 year, you can do it directly from your account. That is pretty flexible. When you click on continue, you will be asked to create an account. Now in my case, it is kind of telling me that I have an account, but it couldn't log me in. So I show you what you will see if you do not have an account. You will need to register your account by creating it with an email address and a password. Very easy. You can also use Google or GitHub if you prefer. Once you register, you will receive an email and so on. This is a simple registration process. In the second step, you will need to just fill in the form. You will need to choose between different payment methods. There is PayPal, cards, and many other payment methods that you can choose. And then you will land on the Hostinger panel screen. Once you finish the registration, you will most likely see a screen like this one or similar one, and you can click on Hostinger here to go back to your Hostinger panel. So you click on leave, and this is your Hostinger panel. From here you will see a list of your to-dos. You will see your Hostinger plan, and you will see also a button to start configuring that plan. And basically this is the situation that you will have. To manage your billing, you can click on billing, you can go on subscriptions, and you will see all your currently active subscription, and you can also go and check the renewal period. For example, if you go here, let me check with you if we can see, for example, this one. Yeah, you can go here and you can choose to change, for example, the billing period. You see, you can choose if you want to switch between annual, biannually, or 4 years and so on. And this is great because you see also that you continue to save a lot if you pay in advance. This is great. In my case, I'm renewing this year by year, or maybe if I want, I can also come back here and change. This is pretty flexible. You can go and see all your websites from here. You will see all your domains from here. You will be able to use new domains to buy them directly from here, or you can also use temporary domains. I will show you how to do so during the video. And since you have created a new Hostinger plan, you will also have a free domain that you can claim. And I will show you now how you can do it. Oh, of course. And if you need any support by the team, you need to go on help here. You need to describe your issue if you want to, or you can go directly here and select the topic. If you describe your issue, there are going to be some articles that are going to be suggested to you here. For example, you can search for domain, and you will see that there will be some tutorials about domains, and you can search for your answer directly here in the Hostinger documentation. But if you need straightforward some help, you select your topic here. For example, let's say that it is domain. I select my domain. Okay, and then I can start a live chat directly from this simple button. It is pretty straightforward, and you can ask support for your problems directly to the Hostinger support team. You will now need to go on websites, in my case. Okay, and I will choose my hosting plan, which is the WordPress starter. I will click on add website. Okay, I will choose in this case WordPress. Okay. And now we will install WordPress. Let's go and install our first WordPress website. We will choose the content here, the admin email for the administrator, and the password. Be sure to select correctly and to save them correctly. Let's click on next. Okay, now here we will choose a theme instead. Okay, perfect. Oh, I do not want to go like this. Why? Okay. 2025, why not? Next. Do not install plugins, okay. And now do not install plugins, please, okay. And now we can choose here if we have a free domain to claim. We will see here the message that says you have a free domain, you can claim it. So you can make a quick research here and see if your domain is free and is available, of course. In my case, I've already, claimed my free domains, so I cannot do that. But I have a few domains that I can use here. which are WP Claro, Would Like Music, The Fifth Elementor, and so on. And let me choose this one, for example. In your case, you will claim your free domain, you can choose it, and once you choose it, you can start from scratch and you can create your website. If you're not ready to use a domain, you can also use a temporary domain here. This is huge and great because it is pretty flexible. You can start creating your website in a temporary domain, and then when you're ready, you can switch to a real domain, of course. So give yourself the time to choose correctly your domain. If you're not yet ready to do so, you can use a temporary domain. In my case, I have this one, so I will use this, wpclaro.com. Okay. Now this is quite important because you need to choose the data center that you want your files, your website files, to be hosted on. In this case, we will choose a data center in the United States, and we will choose this one in North Carolina, okay, because I expect my traffic to come mostly from United States, for example, or from India. If I expect it to come from India, I choose India, or from Asia in general, I choose this one, or I can choose Singapore, or I can choose Indonesia. As you can see, there are some of these that are red and some of others that are green. This means that the green ones are powered by renewable energy. So this is also a good choice if you can do so. So now let me switch actually to the France one, or was it? Yeah, France. This is great because I will receive traffic from all over the world. So the better is to stay in the middle. Install WordPress. No, I'm kidding. Here you need to choose, yes, the data center, the nearest to the place where you expect your traffic to come from. If you expect your traffic to come from United States, you choose this one. If you expect your traffic to come from Asia, you choose this. If you expect from Europe, you choose this. Install WordPress. Now it's going to take a few minutes. And this is pretty good because you're going to see a beautiful new WordPress installation right for you in a few seconds. And there is also an AI builder, which is still a little bit limited. So I didn't want to show it to you because I think it's still limited right now. And yeah, let's wait a few seconds right now. If you have any question, please feel free to drop me a line down in the comment section below. And my name is Pascal, and I love to share this kind of tutorials on this channel. So make sure to subscribe if you like this kind of content, if you use WordPress, or if you plan to create some websites for your business or for your clients. Let me know in the comment section below, why are you using Hostinger? Why are you planning to use it? And if you like it so far, if you like what you see so far. Okay, you see, we are in our beautiful website in a few clicks. Now the only problem is that we are using a temporary domain here, you see, because it is waiting to connect with our domain, with wpclaro.com in my case. But don't worry, because it's going to be done automatically for you. You can just start playing around with your website right now, and there are no problems to do so. You can see we have some plugins here. The thing that I would suggest you now is to organize a little bit your WordPress website. So we can select them. We can leave just the Lightspeed Cache plugin. We can deactivate the others, and we can delete them. Okay, I apply here and I go and delete them one by one. Yes, I want to delete it. Like this, you can start from scratch in a really, really clear and beautiful environment. We can go here, okay, into the dashboard. We can get rid of this message because it's going to be synchronized with the real domain once the process is done. We can go into the screen options and we can delete all the different widgets. Like this, we have a clean dashboard. Then we go to the posts. We get rid of this hello world post. We go to the trash and we empty the trash. Don't worry about the message there because it's going to disappear in a few minutes. We go to the pages and we do the same. We trash the pages and we go to the trash and we empty the trash. Now we go to the settings and we make sure here to give a name to our website, my website, okay, and a tagline, a great tagline. You can use the tagline to insert a few keywords about your services, for example. It is a great part to do so. You can add your site icon here. You can change your site address, but no, you cannot. You should not touch here. Leave it like this. You can change the administration email, of course, but we won't do it. We will now go and change the time zone to Paris in my case, because I am in Paris right now. And here we can change the behavior of the display of date and time. Let's save changes. Okay. Now we will go and check the permalinks. Make sure to be on post name and then save changes. Okay. Now the last thing we need to do is to go into dashboard. Okay. And go and visit the website. So we'll go here into the site, my website, visit site. And there we are, ready to get started. Now let's go back to our hosting gear panel to be sure that everything is set up correctly. Okay, we'll go to websites, website list, and we'll see our new freshly created website right here. We can go to the dashboard here, or we can go to the WordPress admin. This is quite interesting because if you click here, it's going to redirect you to your WordPress admin without having to do the login. This is great. And as you can see here, right now, the domain is now updated. Instead of using this preview domain, it is using the correct one, which is wpclaro.com. And if I visit my website, it is using the correct domain. So it is just a matter of seconds, and the Hostinger will just update everything for you without needing to touch anything. This is awesome. And if you check, you see that this is also secure because it's installed the SSL connection. And all this is done for you automatically by Hostinger in a few minutes. So just wait a few minutes. You can start customizing the website as I was showing to you, and this is going to be synchronized with the actual real website, which is this one, which now is available for you to customize. This is awesome. Now you can go here and do a few things. You should do so. And you saw that when you click on WordPress admin, you just go here and you can administrate your website directly. You can create pages, content, you can change the theme. By the way, if you need to know how to create a WordPress website in 2025 using Elementor, I have a full 6 hours tutorial, step-by-step, beginner friendly, and you will become a pro of Elementor, and you will be able to create a beautiful website, stunning, good looking, even using a little bit of AI to enhance your design, and is a great tutorial. I'll leave you in the description box down below. Now let's go on and let's click on dashboard this time. When you click on dashboard, you will land on this page. You will see that you can manage your domain, your hosting, your free email accounts, and your backups. And in this case, it sees that you see that there is weekly backups enabled, because in my example, I'm using a premium plan. But I hope that in your example, there are daily backups, because this is a very important thing. Enable daily backups. So just check this. You can quickly access the file manager and the database if you want, and you can go to the WordPress overview. Let's go right now to the WordPress overview. It is the same link that we have if we click here on the left, the same thing. Once you are here, you can go and perform a few settings. We scroll down here. Okay, we make sure to enable the object cache. In my case, I cannot do it because I have a premium plan, as I was mentioning before, so it's kind of limited. If you have business or higher plans, please make sure to enable object cache because it's very important. And then go to WordPress updates. This is pretty interesting and important. I strongly suggest you to enable native auto updates because it is better to, yes, use the native WordPress auto updates in general. You can also customize here the behavior if you want to customize it, but at the moment we just need to enable native auto updates. When we go back to plugins right now, you see that we have finally this option here, which is the native auto updates, and we can enable them for plugins and also for themes. If you go to appearance themes and you select a theme, you can see that you can enable auto updates. This is pretty important to do, and most of all when you are creating your website, to keep update all your plugins and themes. We can also delete the themes that we are not using. In this case, I will just use the default one, 2025. Let's go back here and let's go back to the overview, okay? And basically here we are okay right now. Let's go back to our main menu. We go back to the home page now, and we click now on emails. Yes, because now we're going to see how to create a free email account. Let's click on setup, yes, here. We can click on select domain. In my case, it is WPClaro.com. Keep in mind that you can create email accounts only when you have already associated a new website with your domain. Okay, click on confirm now. Okay, and there is free email accounts. Perfect. You can select the Hostinger free. You see that if you need more features, you can also have the Hostinger Business Starter Plan or Hostinger Business Premium. In my case, it's going to be the free one. I can use 1 GB storage per account, and I can use 1 forwarding rules, and I can use also email aliases. And then down here, I have all the stuff that I need to manage my email professionally. So this is great. Let's select it. I will create my email account. It's going to be info@nameofmydomain.com. And this is going to be the password that I'm going to use to access my email account. Perfect. Create. Now, in a few seconds, we have our email account, and we can choose if we want to read the email directly into the browser. And we can click on webmail here. We can go and read our email directly from here. Pretty easy, you see. You can go here and read our email. Perfect. We can send messages and we can, yeah, I created my account in a few seconds. You see, I have already a professional account, info@mywebsite.com. But if you want, you can also configure this with your favorite email reader. For example, you can go to the recommended apps and you can configure it with Apple Mail, with Outlook, with Thunderbird, with Gmail, or we can just access the server settings and configure it whatever we want. For example, if you go here, you see that we can go on manual and we can insert all our data here to configure our email in our server, in our email, in our Apple Mail, for example. Pretty easy, right? We can now complete. Okay, and we will see our newly created mail account right here. Beautiful. We click on View All, and we can also create new email accounts by clicking on Create Mailbox. Pascal@nameofmywebsite.com. I can create it, and so on. You see, it is very easy to create different email accounts with Hostinger. They are free, and you can occupy up to 1 GB for account, and it is pretty easy right now. We can go back to the home page and we can smash the like button if you liked the video till now. My name is Pascal and I'm a WordPress enthusiast. If you liked this video, yes, please let me know in the comment section below, and also if you have any question. Now I'm going to leave you here 2 videos that you can click here if you want to know more about how to create a professional website using WordPress, and in particular I want you to click here because this video here is how to create a WordPress website with Elementor in 2025. I put a lot of effort in this tutorial and I hope that you can benefit of it. Just go and click it and have a look. Ciao! I wish you all the best with WordPress and with all your projects.